coming up tonight on SLU News 22.
The Billikens keep climbing.
Upcoming musical events.
Calling volunteers for Atlas Week.
And a dumb Starbucks.
Plus, local news and weather, live from the Busch Student Center. This is SLU News 22.
Good evening, I'm Jill Swed.
And I'm Amanda Honigfort.
Thanks so much for joining us this evening. St. Louis University men's basketball team came out on top in a thrilling 65-63 victory at LaSalle on Saturday. Senior Jordaire Jett scored 19 second-half points, including a go-ahead driving layup with less than 4 seconds remaining. The win was SLU's 16th in a row, giving the Billikens a 22-2 overall record and a 9-0 record in the A-10 conference this season. There will be a Billiken blizzard hitting Chaffetz Arena this Saturday at 1 p.m. when the Billikens face VCU. The game will be televised on ESPN2. The Billikens have risen to number 12 in the nation in this week's AP Top 25, their best ranking since being number 9 during the 1964-1965 season.
St. Louis University women's basketball team shot 61.5% in the second half, which led them to a 65-62 Atlantic 10 Conference victory over George Mason on Saturday afternoon. SLU's Denisha Womack scored a career high and game high of 20 points. The Billikens have a 9-14 record and a 4-6 record in conference. They are now the first team in St. Louis University women's basketball history to register 3 consecutive conference road victories. The women's basketball team will host St. Bonaventure this Wednesday, February 12th at 11:30 a.m. at Chaffetz Arena.
Well, as you woke up this morning, you probably noticed a fresh coating of snow on the ground, and meteorologist Sean Everson is here now to give us kind of a taste of how long this cold weather is going to be sticking with us. Sean, is it going to be here all week?
Well, at least through tonight and tomorrow morning. After that snow fell on yesterday afternoon and into the evening, the cold started to move in as another Arctic high pressure set in. So we are seeing temperatures today only reach the upper teens. Right now, still very chilly, 14 in St. Louis and St. Charles, 15 in Chesterfield, 10 down in Sparta. Tonight, though, one more night of frigid temperatures. Tonight will drop down to 0 degrees. I'll let you know about that warm-up coming in just a few minutes. Back to you, Jill.
Thanks, Sean. St. Louis University has been awarded a 4-star rating by Charity Navigator, one of the nation's top charity evaluators. SLU received the company's highest possible rating for sound fiscal management and commitment to accountability and transparency. Charity Navigator's mission is to provide donors with unbiased information for use in deciding which nonprofit organizations to support. For more information about Charity Navigator or to view SLU's rating, visit charitynavigator.org.
Nominations are now open for the Leadership and Service Awards. The award ceremony recognizes student leaders, faculty and staff, and organizations who've contributed to SLU. The deadline for nominations is Friday, March 7th by 5 p.m. If you want to recognize an individual or group for their outstanding contributions to St. Louis University and the surrounding community, log into SLU Groups and submit a nomination. The award ceremony will occur at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, April 24th in the Wool Ballroom in the Busch Student Center. If you have any questions, please contact Natalie Stone at nstone3@slu.edu.
The Billiken World Festival is an annual event held in the Quad during Atlas Week. Student organizations offer delicious foods representing their respective cultures, heritages, and countries. Live cultural music and dance performances are also featured. The Billiken World Festival Planning Committee is seeking volunteers to participate in the Parade of Nations. If you would like to carry a flag in the parade, they are asking students to sign up. This year, the Billiken World Festival will be held on Friday, April 4th from 12 p.m. till 2, and the parade will begin around 11:45 and will last until 12:15. If you would like to participate, mark your calendars and fill out the form provided in the SJ email by Friday, March 28th. If you have any questions, email udinglu at yliu60@slu.edu.
A new $229 million Stan Musial's Veteran Bridge just north of downtown St. Louis, welcomed drivers across the Mississippi River yesterday. The bridge officially opened for traffic Sunday afternoon after a public viewing and ribbon cutting on Saturday. The new stands ban carries drivers on Interstate 70 across the river between Missouri and Illinois, diverting some traffic off the congested Poplar Street Bridge. At 1,500 feet long, the Stam-Usual Bridge is the third longest cable-stayed bridge in the country.
Don't go away. Coming up, we'll be back with the upcoming musical events around town.
We are all.
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 We are all. We are all.
We are all.
Billikens.
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 Billikens. Billikens.
And welcome back. The St. Louis Music Festival is coming to Chaffetz Arena this Friday, February 14th. The festival will be headlined by some real soul superstars, featuring Frankie Beverly, Anthony Hamilton, and Joe in the special Valentine's Day concert.
Shen Yun Performing Arts, the world's premier classical Chinese dance company, will be performing at the Peabody Opera House this weekend. Shen Yun is a nonprofit organization seeking to spread the wonders of ancient Chinese culture to people around the world. Viewers can experience over 5,000 years of Chinese history through ancient dances, orchestral music, and beautiful costumes. The show runs Friday, February 14th through Sunday, February 16th. Tickets may be purchased at the Scott Trade Center or online at Ticketmaster.com.
Lady Antebellum will come to Chaffetz Arena at 7 p.m. Thursday, February 13th, along with Kip Moore and Casey Musgraves. Lady Antebellum, which is composed of Hillary Scott, Charles Kelly, and David Haywood, have won Vocal Group of the Year from the Country Music Association for 3 consecutive years. They have sold over 11 million albums since their self-titled debut release in 2007.
With Valentine's Day fast approaching, our Man on the Street team went out to find out who your Valentine is. Let's take a look.
This Friday is Valentine's Day, and we want to know who SLU students want to be their Valentines.
I definitely want to say any of these 3 muffins, but I do love
wonderful.
my girlfriend, so my girlfriend.
Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio. And who would you like your Valentine to be? Miss Croissant.
Okay, well, I want my Valentine to be Hugh Jackman because he's great in everything. Yes.
For this year, I would want my Valentine to be my dog, Ruckus. There's nothing better than having someone to listen, look after you, even whimper for you, even though they never talk back.
My Valentine is my boyfriend, Barry Wilbur. My Valentines are going to be my 2 dogs, Lily and Daisy. They're my babes back home, and I love them.
I'm Joe Tanis, and I want my Valentine to be Jacqueline Ferraro.
This year, my Valentine will be my pet named Ralph because he's always been there for me.
Jennifer Aniston.
Thanks, Abby. Coming up next, we'll have your work week forecast. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Chief Meteorologist Sean Everson is here with us now. Now, as we were talking about in the last last break, we noticed that some very bitterly cold temperatures are starting to settle their way in. Now, you kind of hinted at that we might be seeing a warm-up as we move into Valentine's Day, right?
Yes, the cold air moved in after the snow fell yesterday afternoon, and the cold stuck with us overnight and into this afternoon, but it'll be wrapping up tonight, so if you can just survive one more night of at or below zero temperatures, we'll see a little bit of a warm-up, but not too much tomorrow afternoon. We will see plenty of sunshine, but we're going to see temperatures climb into the 30s and even into the 40s as we head towards the mid to late week. Right now, looking at the almanac for today, we reached a high of 17 at Lambert and here at St. Louis University, still well below normal for this time of year in February. Taking a look now for the rest of your night, if you're out and about on campus, walking around, be sure to be bundled up right around 7 o'clock, 9 degrees as you head towards 10 o'clock down to 7. And when you wake up, if you have those 8 a.m. classes tomorrow, it's going to be very cold, 0 degrees. So be sure to wear the gloves, the hat. If you have a scarf, you should probably put that on too. So what we saw established last night was this high pressure system that is locking in that Arctic air here in St. Louis. So luckily the winds aren't too big of a problem, otherwise we would see wind chills being well below 0, but still the air is cold nonetheless, so tonight and into tomorrow. But as we head towards Wednesday and Thursday, we'll see some southerly winds return, and we'll see those temperatures kick up into the 30s and even into the 40s. So tonight, one more night of very frigid temperatures down to 0 with winds right around 5 miles an hour. Heading into tomorrow, we'll heat up a little bit, lots of sunshine with a high of 19 degrees. Now looking at the 5-day forecast, Wednesday, we're heating up. Thursday, we're heating up right into Valentine's Day, which is Friday. But we'll see a disturbance move through possibly that if you have any plans Friday night, if you're going out anywhere, there could be a slight chance of some rain, maybe some snow mixed in. But we'll bounce back on Saturday. Outside, it's going to feel like 45. VCU might be happy about that, but when they're heading into Chaffetz Arena Saturday afternoon, it's going to be quite a blizzard there as we cheer on the Billikens. So if you can get past tonight, just stick with it because it's going to be warmer.
Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can handle one more night. Thanks so much,
No
Sean.
problem.
Coming up next, we'll have all of your entertainment and sports news. Stay with us. Welcome back. Former Mizzou defensive end Michael Sam will become the first openly gay player in the NFL. This is the first time Sam has come out publicly about his sexuality after telling his teammates earlier in the 2013 season. In an interview with an Outside the Lines, Mizzou coach Gary Pinkel said that he is very proud of his team, how his team has accepted Michael Sam. The 2013 SEC Defensive Player of the Year is projected to go in the 3rd or 4th round of the upcoming NFL Draft.
The youngest people on the list for most generous Americans in 2013 topped the Chronicle of Philanthropy's list of most money given to charities. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan gave $992.2 million to the Silicon Valley Community Foundation in San Mateo. This was the first time that anyone under the age of 30 had topped the list. Zuckerberg is 29 and his wife is 28. Only 7 donors on the list were younger than 50, and the median age of the group was 72 and a half. Combined, the 50 biggest donors gave away about $7.7 billion in 2013.
A zoo in Denmark killed a young giraffe with a bolt gun and fed its meat to the lion Sunday, saying the animal was unwanted. The Copenhagen Zoo said that the 18-month-old Marius had been euthanized to avoid inbreeding among the giraffes. Animal rights campaigners gathered outside the zoo to protect the killing. Marius could not be released into the wild because of his attachment to humans, which would have made him easy prey. After killing Marius, graphic pictures of the carcass were published. After the photos were released, animal rights organizations and locals voiced their anger.
After completing its third season, the American version of X Factor ends its run on Fox. Simon Cowell, creator and judge of the X Factor, decided to part ways with the show and commit his efforts to the UK version. Cowell, expecting his first child soon, says the move back to the UK might not be permanent, and we may see our favorite judge back here again soon.
This weekend, a coffee shop under the name Dumb Starbucks opened in Los Angeles. The coffee shop is identical to the larger chain, but has the word dumb in front of all of the menu items. The small shop is not affiliated with Starbucks, and in an email, Starbucks representatives said, quote, "We are evaluating next steps and we appreciate the humor. They cannot use our name, which is protected under trademark," end quote. The owners of Dumb Starbucks claim that they are protected under parody laws, but that remains to be seen what will become of the small shop. Well, that's interesting, but, and we were talking about this earlier, it might be a good night to go get some Starbucks, but maybe a cold walk to Starbucks today.
Definitely be a cold walk. Those temperatures dropping down in the single digits here the next few hours. If you have some coffee or hot chocolate at home, it's a good night to stay in, as we'll see one more frigid night. Temperatures down to 0 degrees, but maybe you should go out for Starbucks on Friday. You know, it's heating up, and it's Valentine's Day, so don't forget, Friday is Valentine's Day, so it should be clear for the most part. There might be a slight chance of some showers, maybe even a little snow mixed in, but Jill and I will keep you updated as we go throughout the week with some more updates.
Absolutely.
That sounds great. Well, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching.
And don't forget, you can always get the latest movie reviews and news online at SLU-TV.slu.edu or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be back here next Monday at 6 p.m. Have a great week.